you at least as a dispatcher understand the permits in certain states? So let's go over this really fast. Nowadays we have 5 states. When your truck is going through that state, you need to have a permit. It can be temporary permit, it can be one trip permit, it can be annual permit. I don't care what type of permit you have, but you need to know those states. So those states are Connecticut, which we added in the last year and a half, 2 years, correct? We have New York, our lovely New York State with their hot sticker. You'd better make sure you have that hot sticker right on a bumper of your truck where your driver is sitting. Then we're going to Kentucky, and you should have the KYU number account display on your truck. Where's my little trucks? I don't know, they're not in front of me right now. Oh, actually it is. The beautiful baby truck, my RTS truck. So KYU and the account number for the company. Then you're going through New Mexico. Well, in New Mexico you can get temporary or you can have annual permit. Annual permit is $10. They will need the plate for your truck, the VIN number, if it's your truck, leased, company truck, and that's it. $10 and you are all good to go. But remember, you still have to pay all those taxes, IFTA taxes, quarterly, or if you are annual filer in New York, then you do it once a year. But all of that is already compliance, safety, and compliance. But as a dispatcher, do you need to have a clue? Yes, yes, and yes. What else? Oregon. Who loves Oregon? Tell me, how many people love to deal with Oregon? Is that cheap? Well, it's not that cheap. And don't think that you're gonna be so smart and your truck is gonna go at night and he's just gonna cross from Washington through Oregon. They take pictures of you. You do not want to mess with Oregon, and you'd better have your permit, because your poor guy cannot even fuel in Oregon if he does not have that permit. So as a dispatcher, do you need to understand simple regulations for trucking industry? Yes. My advice for you, start with hours of service, permits, trucking permits, IFTA filings, and the registrations that we need to do as a carrier. That's the must, because if your truck is loaded and you need to deliver that load tomorrow and you simply don't have UCR registration, or you forgot to put your IFTA sticker, what's gonna happen? You're gonna receive out of service. Now you're late for delivery. Now the broker is gonna put that note for you that you are not reliable company, and that's it. You killed your own future with your own dispatch hands, right? Or you as a carrier who has no clue how to run this business. So educate yourself, please. Educate yourself. Well, most of you learn how to dispatch. You took the trainings, or you coming up for trainings. You're watching YouTubers like me and all other gurus, trucking gurus. You go to TikTok. Let's say you already know how to dispatch. You have access to load boards. You learn the commodities. You even have a script, right? Calling about posted load. Can I have the details? What time is it picking up? When is it delivering? What is the commodity? Is it going to be palletized? Is that going to be actually delivering at certain time? So all of that you guys already learned, right? So what's gonna happen now? Well, now we're gonna make sure that you becoming an independent dispatcher, because if you decide to be a company dispatcher, well, this is not a really smart idea, because it's very stressful. They don't really gonna compensate you enough. So most of you who are coming to this business, you want to have now your independent dispatch service. So how easy it is? Well, first, let's go from how you're gonna find the carriers. Well, you can find them from load board, right? If you go on the load board, let's say DT1, you have directory. You can organize by a state. You can choose, I'm looking for people who deal with a dry van. I am looking for the people who deal with a reefer. And then you start cold calling, correct? You need to make sure that you look at the safer. You look at their safety, compliance, and that's how we make those cold calling sales, right? Because we are looking for the carrier. Where else can you find the carriers? Well, you can go to Safer, right? You can go to FMCSA website, and they do print everybody who is applying for USDOT MC number who is already in the business, so you can start looking up that information, right? Remember, they only keep it for 8 days, so if you go, you can download the last 8 days. So if you go right now, you can see the full January still and beginning of the February, and it's lots and lots of new carriers who are entering this industry. So if they are entering this industry, probably they will be looking for dispatchers. So this is your first to-go step, right? While also you can look at online directories. You can go and search by the state. You can go and see how many trucking companies are registered, let's say, in Illinois. How many companies are registered in Indiana? You can see by the size of the company, right? Because if the carrier has already 50, 60 trucks, I don't think he's looking for an independent dispatcher, right? He probably has a company dispatchers, or he already organized his dispatch service outside of the country. I mean, do we agree or do we disagree? Well, this is a reality of the business. Well, when we're gonna be making all of this, we need to make sure that we are set up as a business. Because if you calling me and I'm asking you, okay, let's say I see who is watching us, Tia. Let's say Tia, she's sending me stars and she's like, well, Alex, I am the best dispatcher. Can you give me a shot? I would like to dispatch your trucks. Well, I'm gonna ask Tia, well, Tia, yeah, send me information about your business. And the only thing she sends me, dispatch carrier agreement she got from somebody. She just wiped there and she put like Tia, and that's how much I want you to pay me 10% for me dispatching you. Well, probably it's not gonna be a good impression on me, because I also want to see that Tia has Tia dispatch service registered with state, that she has at least website presence, that she has social media, that she is actually a real person. So that's why so many people call and they try to get the carriers, but they do not succeed. Nowadays, people connect to people. So start utilizing that. You should be representing your own brand, correct? So when you guys sign up for my classes, well, do you see me right now on TikTok? So when you sign up for my class, and I'm telling you, I will be the one who will be teaching you. When you join the class, who is there teaching you? It's me, me, and me. And when you choose me, you already know that I'm direct, that I have an accent, that I've been doing this, this, and this. You know that I am pushy. I want to make sure you understand this industry. I will motivate you. I will give you materials, but you come for me. Same with the dispatch services. When carriers are giving you a chance, they want to see, who are you? How long you've been in business? What are you doing? Show me the real data, right? Show me those rate confirmations. If you just starting, then well, be honest that, for example, I finished the training, I really know how to do, but yes, I will be starting with you. Maybe charge them less because they're giving you an opportunity. But if you already learn how to dispatch, if you learn about safety and compliance, you can help that carrier with free resources. And that's how they're gonna trust you, right? So